Hello, where we are listeners. If you're a longtime fan of this podcast or you're just joining us for the first time today, we want to tell you more about our podcast platform called Spotify for Podcasters. We've been using this platform for over a year, and it's been easy to use, and new features are added all the time. You can record and edit podcasts from your phone or computer. You don't need anything fancy, and you don't need previous podcast experience. When you hit publish, you will distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify if that's your kind of thing. And with Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. But here's the thing, you can earn money, but it's a free platform. There's no catch. If you're curious or want to see what it's all about, download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started.
This is Michael Ware. You're listening to The Morning 5 on December 8th, 2022. Want to do something a bit different on this episode, and that is I want to read a poem from T.S. Eliot, The Cultivation of Christmas Trees. And I'm going to read this poem, and this is going to be the Morning 5 for today. I looked over the news from the day, and of course significant things are happening, but I thought for today at least that this would be a good use of our time. So here it is, The Cultivation of Christmas Trees by T.S. Eliot. There are several attitudes towards Christmas, some of which we may disregard: the social, the torpid, the patently commercial, the rowdy, the pubs being open till midnight, and the childish, which is not that of the child, for whom the candle is a star, and the gilded angel spreading its wings at the summit of the tree is not only a decoration, but an angel. The child wonders at the Christmas tree. Let him continue in the spirit of wonder. At the feast, as an event not accepted as a pretext, so that the glittering rapture, the amazement of the first remembered Christmas tree, so that the surprises, delight in new possessions, each one with its peculiar and exciting smell, the expectation of the goose or turkey, and the expected awe on its appearance, so that the reverence and the gaiety may not be forgotten in later experience, in the bored habituation, the fatigue, the tedium, the awareness of death, the consciousness of failure, or in the piety of the convert, which may be tainted with a self-conceit, displeasing to God and disrespectful to children. And here I remember also with gratitude St. Lucy, her carol, and her crown of fire. So that before the end, the 80th Christmas, by 80th meaning whichever is last, the accumulated memories of annual emotion may be concentrated into a great joy, which shall be also a great fear, as on the occasion when fear came upon every soul, because the beginning shall remind us of the end, and the first coming of the second coming. Again, that was T.S. Eliot's The Cultivation of Christmas Trees. So glad to be able to share that with you this morning. This is the last Morning 5 for the week. We'll be back next week on Monday. Of course, we'll have Where We Are over the weekend. For those of you on Instagram, you can go to my Instagram at Michael Ware, and we're celebrating 100,000 downloads of this podcast since we joined the That Sounds Fun network. And there's an entry for a $100 Amazon gift card, as well as free subscriptions to the Reclaiming Hope newsletter at reclaiminghope.substack.com. And so visit my page on Instagram. There are instructions there, and a fun way to celebrate 100,000 downloads. As always, we're grateful for you, for listening. Hope all of you continue to have a blessed Advent, and hope you have a good day today. Thank you for listening. Talk to you next week.